pain. I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. Now, with the mic. That's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby. Whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Here's a return from the 7. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Love throwing to start us off. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he set out. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st down throw. Here's Love. He's still going at the 30. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. First and 10. Here's Shuck. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's second and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. It's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Dump off Popeye's back. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Shuck working from the gun. Look, it isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. Here he goes, third and long. Running in the red zone. And this one won't get there. It looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
60 Eagles, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
Fourth down, here's Shuck. Hits the slant. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish up their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, the ball's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Back to the air. Love. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 25. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Okay, right. Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempts coming.
Here we go. Here we go. Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuff in the run.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. We've got a 15-7 ball game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Third and long for him here. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
19,
This might be a free play for him. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. To throw, Chuck. They stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Chuck now from the gun. Short pass brought in. Get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Viking 18.
They'll run with Kamara. The start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
To throw, Shuck. He completes it in traffic. They want to go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our first half. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Shuck to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they let a big hit on it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw, left, complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Hauled in by Gray. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move that chain! Bring real momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Slide 45. Wide. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Blue striker. Cut.
Once more, it's Love. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Packers 1st down.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Pass is thrown for Christian Watson. So that brings up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go. Here, black blaster. Ready.
Stick it in the air. Love. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Red. Yellow. 40. Set.
Loves to throw again. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints push their lead to 6.
Packers 15.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Nixon now to return it. He goes out of bounds on the return.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love back to it after the pick. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got a shoulder to load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Clean breakup on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Down. Yellow. Red. Yellow. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Kraft has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's what you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. You, black, 95. Set.
Throwing again. Love. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers tie it just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
Love's going to throw for two. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Looking to throw. Lofts it deep right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. He's looking deep once again. He's got it deep downfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints jump in front now by 5.
Packers 23.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. on the run back at the 27.
Keyshawn Nixon on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Love from the gun. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to the air. Love. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
Here we go. Set. 52 blue. Green jack. Grill green. Red cycle. Ready?
Throw here. 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but lost track of that sideline. It's out of bounds. We've got 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shot's going to throw here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Back to throw. Shuck. Hits his running back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Chuck now from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Nixon now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Gain of 12. And the Packer first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Here we go. Blaster. 52 blue. Smash. Red. Ready?
First down throw. Here's Love. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Cut. Green. Right. Green. Cut.
Love out of the shotgun. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go.
They'll throw, third and long. Connecting on the slant. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Yellow. Let's go now. 10 black.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is first and goal.
Here we go. Striker. 3.
Design quarterback run here. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up. Good change of pace. That defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready. 45. Set.
Throwing. It's Love. Headed out right. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, I hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate. Get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt not much more difficult.
Ready.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Set, hut. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers down by only 2 in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch.
And he's taken down. The defense maintains the 2-point lead. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shock working from the gun. It gets it to Juwan Johnson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. That's good for a Saints first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. To throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now Shuck to throw. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
An enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Back to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
You after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
52 black. Come on.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. He'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. No motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 10. Love trying again. Quickly to Watson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Complete to Christian Watson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Black Ultra.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Packers needing a couple. Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Claws red. Yellow. 22. Ready?
He's back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone where things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Smash, smash. Ready.
Desperation time here. On the move, hit it right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Check, check, check. Let's go now. 19, Charger. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Sharp with a quick toss out wide. And he's brought down after a 4th game. The Packers take their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Cowboy 80.
with the first down yardage. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
New set of downs for them from the 31. First down, they'll run. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their third and final one. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the Packers' 22-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Chains here on 3rd and 4. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and 4 coming up now.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Quick throw is caught. He's inside the 10. And to just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Packers 29.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 10.
Love from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Set, field, black, yellow, ready?
Back to the air. Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Let's go. Close. You don't blue. Blaster, 6, rebel. 5, 97. Rebel, yellow. 10 cycles.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green. Claws red. You, yellow. Cut, cut.
Now to throw. Pacheco hauls it in. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Cut, cut.
Throwing now. Got his man. It's Golden. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Packers first down.
One final shot here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. So it's a win for the Saints. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.